Okay, I'm just going to create a new campaign in Alpha. So create new, and new one. There you go. Give it a name, because in your reports you'll have a list of them, and that'll be the name that you'll click on. So who's going to receive it? So you can click more than one. See all your list there. I'm just going to send it to the one list. So publish this campaign in RSS feeds. Basically every email list like this and this and this will always all have an RSS feed that you can share. So if somebody subscribed to an RSS feed, you're probably familiar with RSS feed because of blogs. If somebody subscribes to the RSS feed and reads your email campaigns via Google Reader, for example, or another RSS reader, this campaign will be fed to that. Otherwise, if you don't tick that, it won't be fed to that. But I'll tick that. Apply A/B split testing. Now you can optimize your campaigns by testing different versions of your campaigns or content. So it's quite a cool little feature, so I'm just going to explain that. It sounds a bit technical, but it's actually quite straightforward. So what it allows you to do is to a percentage of the recipients of that email list. So if you've got 100 recipients, let's say, on quite a small list, and you've got test recipients 20%, you can move that up and down. So if you've got, say, 20%, 20% of that 20 people will receive these test emails. So you can have one of two emails sending out to these people. Now, what it will do is it will see which is getting the best reaction after, let's say, about 2 hours of sending. And the winner will basically be the one with the most clicks or the most opens. So if you click that, what that is 20% of your list will get a couple of, equally will get two or more emails. And within 2 hours, the winner will be announced, which has had the most reaction, most open rates or most clicks. Whichever has, after that 2 hours of that 20% test, the 80% remaining after that will then get that winning email. So the one that's basically been the winner, the one that's had the most reaction. I'm just going to untick that because I don't want to go for that shit. Google Analytics integration. Now, if you were to put http joinalpha.com, and we've got a Google Analytics account with Google Analytics code put in the Join Alpha domain. If I put that in there, and we've got a link to that website in the campaign, somebody clicks on that, I can then go into Google Analytics and I can see where they were, when they clicked on it, where in the world they were, that sort of thing, as Google Analytics does with website clicks. Quite a good feature. But I'm just going to untick that and create campaign. And this is when you get into creating the content for your campaign. So you can fetch URL, which is content from a web page on your server or on a hosting server somewhere. On a previous campaign, so if you've sent one out, you can use that campaign to then edit the content and send a new one. Or use the email designer, so create from scratch. So I'm just going to click on that. And you just put your details in. Okay, I'm going to let that autofill there. Use the same information, yes or no? Yes. And here you've got the templates here. So we've added quite a few new templates. For the sake of this example, though, I'm just going to use a basic one. There you go. Go into here. You add your subject line here. Here, are you sending HTML only, which is basically with images and links, or just plain text, or both? If you click both, you put your plain text in here. I'm just going to go HTML only. Then you open your email content builder. Now this will open the email content builder. So you can edit this, title, content. There you go, good news, very good news. Okay, I'm just going to save that. You can attach a file, which I'm not going to do, and go next. Then you can send an email to yourself just to preview it. It's a good idea to do that, especially on mobile devices. So see if the email looks good on mobile devices, tablets, phones, etc. A lot of people are now checking their emails and viewing your newsletters on mobile devices, so it's always best just to preview it. You can preview it in your browser if you don't want to send yourself an email. It's a good idea to do that. Now what we've got here is actually the Delivery Doctor and Spam Whacker. Catchy titles. The Delivery Doctor, it's analysed just to check if there's any invalid code, if it's going to look odd, and give you a status on that. So, you know, CSS, which is cascading style sheets, and if there's errors. Spam Whacker, your email is passed through our anti-spam tool for your review, and it just gives you, you know, some information on, you know, the more points you've got, the more weight it has, meaning higher chance of ending up in people's spam folders, not their inbox. You don't want that. So it's a good idea just to keep an eye on that. Go back to content there. These are links here. You can just click on that. Go back, edit, see what weight. You want to try and get that down as much as possible. 2.2 is pretty good. So I'm going to move on. Now your campaign's created. Settings is going back to where we just were. Schedule. Now you can schedule your campaign to send now, on a given time and date, repeatedly or never. And repeatedly, so time zone, how often do you want to send it? Loads of options here. On a given time and date, you can send on Thursday at 9 o'clock, or you can just send it now and then save, and then it'll send that campaign out. I'm not going to click that now because this was just a test. Click that. You can view the campaign at any time, and you can also share it on your favourite social networks, so Twitter and Facebook and the like, just by clicking there. And then you've got your reports here, which is another video which we'll go through. And that's it.